Hey, what's the word, man? It's your boy Blanco Tarantino TV. I got my nigga YC with me.
What up, dog? It's the God, YC-Bey, you dig? Y'all know what the fuck going on, you feel me?
What's poppin' with you today, bro?
Shit, man, another day, another dollar, you feel me? Power move after power move, you know what I'm saying? And now Blanco TV done hooked up with the God YC, and that's what the fuck going on right now. The future is now, believe that.
Straight up, man. So, tell the world about you, man. So, what's your background? Where you from?
First of all, about me, YC-Bey is a full-time entrepreneur, bossed up in real life. Been that way year after year. But far as where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? I'm from St. Louis, born and raised. Grew up all over this bitch from my younger years in the Cochran, West Bell, Wells and Union, Mafford and Vandervender. Shit, my teenage years, I spent 10 years out there in Berkeley. Shit, when I became of age, I started ripping and running outside the states too, man. I done been all over the map from Atlanta to Hollywood, LA, California type shit. And yeah, man, that's where I'm from and that's where I'm going and shit. This only the beginning type shit, you did?
Straight up. So, what does your work aim to say? Like, how long you been doing this? And, what comes with it?
Alright, well shit, man. How long I been doing? Well, the music part, cause I'm a man of many talents. But far as the music part go, shit, I've been doing music majority all my life. I remember I wrote my first rap at the age of 17. And then shit, I had my first studio at the age of 15. And I was doing studio time and selling beats at the age of 15 type shit. Before as movies and shit, far as that go, I got into the movies by performing, killing shit all over the city, show after show, 2-3 shows a night. And my first major film, the director, he noticed my drive and my ambition and asked that I want to audition for that movie, which is STL, the movie. One of the biggest movies that ever come out of St. Louis. He asked me did I want to audition, and I got the main role in that bitch. And that shit was what, about 5 years ago? When I auditioned, because it came out in 2014, it's 2019. So yeah, about 5 or 6 years ago type shit.
That's when I first started looking you up on Facebook because of that movie.
Word, yes sir, man.
Man,
That shit over 500,000 views. Man, that shit is nationwide, globally known. Man, that shit changed my motherfucking life for real. Salute the dude that put that shit together. His name Jermaine White and Arturo Smith. Them the two masterminds that came together to even make that shit possible. And I appreciate them bringing me on board. You did.
on me, I straight fucks with them too.
Yeah, them the homies. They trill.
So what about your other movie, City's Biggest Heist? How that come about?
The other movie, City's Biggest Heist, which is based on the ATM Solutions Armored Truck Company robbery that happened here in St. Louis about 10 years ago. Y'all remember when them girls got caught at Walmart with the bank band still on the money trying to bust them open, buy TVs and shit? Yeah, we made a movie about that type shit. The way that came about is me on the grind in the streets, meeting strangers, turning strangers into believers, and I met the producer of that movie, City's Biggest Heist. And he saw that I had a movie out already. He was like, hey man, I see you already doing what you're doing and I see you got the drive. And once again, hey, you want to audition? And of course I said yeah, and got the #1 role in that bitch, you feel me? So that's what the fuck going on. That's what's been going on and that's what's going to continue to go on. But yeah, that's the City's Biggest Heist based on the ATM Solutions Heist. Shout out to the homie that put that together, Antonio Highland. His company, A Highland Group. Shout out to Moneybag Lou, you feel me?
Yeah, that's my cat, man.
Who edited it, you know what I'm saying? Put it all together, made it a masterpiece, got it looking real good, real spiffy. So double salute them guys. But yeah, City's Biggest Heights.
Oh, yes, what's up? So, do you got any other movies planned in the future?
Yes, sir. I just got done filming with to the people of St. Louis. Y'all know him as Rucker Puff type shit. He changed his name to Zeus though. Zeus Rebel Waters. That's also his social media. But yeah, man, the God Zeus coming out with a movie called Plastic Dreams, dropping this year, 2019, summer 19. Uh, that shit gonna be crazy. It's a lot of heavy hitters in there. We just finished filming the movie or whatever, finishing it up. But I also got another movie coming out with Rip, the motherfucking general. You dig? And if you don't know who Rip is, do your Googles. You dig? That's another St. Louis legend, just like Rucker Pup.
Yeah,
And
I heard some of his shit on YouTube.
yeah, man. Shout out to Rip, man. That's a real good brother from the trenches of St. Louis that's always looking out for upcoming artists and not asking for a dime from them. Just going out his way to help them. Like, I'm living proof, bro. Like, man, Rip the General, a real one. And he want to see people win, and I want the same for him. But yeah, if you don't know who he is, just Google him. You will see that shit. He linked up with Tupac, old peoples, the Outlaws. They like this. They tight. Rip the General tight with the Outlaws and a lot of other major names. Young Buck. You know what I'm saying? All that type shit. So yeah, that's Rip.
Yeah, he tapped in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, but them two movies coming real soon. The one with Rucker Puff called Plastic Dreams, and the one with Rip is titled Why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, who your biggest influence and who you inspired by?
Shit, like, far as music, because I got a lot of different influences.
Like,
but,
as far as music and movies.
Alright, well, far as, we'll start with the movies since we're on that topic. My biggest influence in movies is, I would say, Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? I saw this man on that movie, Pursuit of Happiness. I was watching the behind the scenes and shit. And bro was having a super conversation, just smiling, geeked up, talking major shit. But when it was time to say action, I saw bro whole face change, like into the most saddest face ever, and the whole tear came out. I was fucking amazed, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, Will Smith. Another one is Denzel Washington. Every time they say action for me, I gotta channel my inner Denzel, you dig? And that's how I'm able to do what I do. So, and one more, who else? Tupac. Tupac is one of the main reasons I'm making movies today, because I saw that movie Juice. And that movie Juice inspired the fuck out of me. I was like, okay, I can do this shit. So salute all three of them. Before it's music, my top three. Spitters. Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Future. With the melodies and shit and them banger after bangers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And shit, who else? Kevin Gates. I'm inspired by Kevin Gates. Not really for his music, but for the man he is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm big on that self-awareness, that conscious talk, that turning nothing into something, and the power of the mind talk. So yeah, them three guys.
So, I know you told me that you started writing your first song since you was 17.
7.
Oh, 7?
Yeah, I was 7.
Oh, 7.
I started doing studio time when I was 15. Like, started really going all the way in, putting mixtapes together and shit on my own with me and my crew, me and the homies from the hood. Yeah, that started in Berkeley. You know what I'm saying? Right on Tyndall. Right off Airport Road. Right across the street from the liquor doctor. 10 years of my life. You feel me? Airport Elementary to Berkeley Middle to the old Berkeley High to the new Berkeley. I experienced all that shit.
Damn. So, how have you developed your career over the years as far as the music and the movies?
The way I developed my career over the years, man, I had to boss the fuck up. I ain't trying to be no starving artist, man. So that's how I developed my career over the years. Because I once started out not making a dime off this music. But shit, if you want to build a career off something, you got to be willing not to get paid. You got to love it that much that you will do it even though you're doing it for free. But yeah, that's how I started. And over time, through the trials and tribulations of life, when my back was against the wall, that shit brought out some of my best qualities and made me boss all the way up and start generating money off of my music and my movies over year after year after year now. So, far as growth and development, far as music, that, the hustle, and not only the hustle, I perfected my bars too, you know what I'm saying? I studied the greats, you know what I'm saying? So I got better with my hooks, I got better with my bars, I got better with my delivery, I got better with shit overall, putting a whole body of works far as a song goes together, and a body of work for as a whole project, mixtape, or album. So yeah, just basically educating myself on the business aspect of music, and also studying the greats for as the artistry of music. So just trying to tune up both of them, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that I apply that shit in a major way.
Yeah. So, what's the favorite part you like about doing your music?
My favorite part, shit, man, it's really the whole process. But if I had to pick one, I would say the performance part. Cause man, ain't nothing like performing, bruh, especially when you in front of like thousands of people. I remember I opened up for Kodak Black down there at the motherfucking, what was that, the pageant over there in the Delmar Loop. I opened up for Kodak Black.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going in there, right? I'm thinking, cause Kodak, you know, he a hood nigga, street nigga, right? I'm thinking, alright, it's finna be a bunch of street niggas in the crowd, street bitches, all that, you know, it's finna be some gangster shit. Man, when I go on stage, when I tell you I see a sea of white people, that shit amazed me, bruh. Like, shit,
Damn.
my heart start pounding these bulls. I'm like, oh, shit. But, hey, this is what I do this for, man. I love this shit. So, performing, it give you that adrenaline. Shout out to all the white people, black people, Haitian people, Chinese people, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be able to, well, I would be able to do this shit, but I wouldn't give it to nobody, had nobody listen to it if it wasn't for y'all. So I shout out to y'all, shout out to everybody in that crowd. But yeah, performing, performing, that's what's up. That's what I love to do. Real G shit.
I mean, like, explain that process, like overall.
The performing process?
Yeah.
Okay, the performing process, man, I started from shit right after you give your music to the DJ. Man, when they getting ready to call your name up, bruh, you gotta mentally get yourself ready for this shit. Straight up. And it's all about making sure the crowd is on your team. You gotta make sure the crowd on your team. So it's deeper than just music. It's deeper than just going out there rapping. I'm mentally preparing myself. What the fuck am I finna say to these people before my music even drop? And then once I got that down pat, you know what I'm saying, I'm ready to execute. Like, that's the easy part for the music, but controlling that crowd, that's the task. So that process for us giving your music to the DJ, mentally preparing yourself before you hit that stage, that adrenaline rush, because you can see out the curtain, through the side of the curtain, that it's a sea of people out there waiting on you. And then once you run out there, hey, you gotta talk to them folks like it's just one-on-one, but it's 1,000 motherfuckers, and you gotta make them do exactly what you want them to do. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's the process for us performing. And then just go out there, turn up, stay lit. You know what I'm saying? Give the most powerful energy you can give on that stage, and best believe you're gonna feel that shit right back from the crowd.
Straight up. So I remember you kept promoting Rich, Ready, and Rare, like,
yeah,
with you and Lil Wayne. Like, is that still around, or?
Shit, far as I know, Rich, Ready, and Rare still around. The way this shit started, me and Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying, we was business partners back in the day, and he thought of Rich, Ready, and Rare. We was super tight, but he wanted me to be a part of it. He wanted me to come in as co-owner, so, you know, I'm always right with that business shit. So one day I just decided to take Lil One down to the building where we can make this shit legalized. I put up my own money, cashed out for that shit. Me and him 50-50 percent owners of Rich, Ready, and Rare. We both signed our names, stamped by the Secretary of State, LLC. And we just started hitting the streets, going crazy with that shit, you know what I'm saying? But is it still going? Me and Lil One went our separate ways, but I see and heard through the grapevine that, you know, he's still pushing Rich, Ready, and Rare. But as for me, my campaign is YC-Bey Global, YC-Bey Apparel, YC-Bey industries, YC-Bey music, YC-Bey everything. That's what the fuck going on with me. But double salute to Look One because, you know what I'm saying, he a part of the YC-Bey story, you did?
For me, that's what's up.
Yes, sir.
So y'all still cool at this point?
Yeah, it's all love with me and Lil One, you know what I'm saying? It's all love.
I mean, that's what's up, man. So
Yes,
like,
sir.
how many songs and mixtapes you got out? Let the fans and all my followers know. Like,
Shit, man, I got dozens upon dozens upon dozens of songs out. And as far as mixtapes, I probably got about a good solid 8 projects out here. All you gotta do is do your Googles with YC-Bey, you feel me? And yeah, man, there's so many songs I got out here, so many singles I got out here. Straight up on all streaming platforms, Amazon, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, everything.
so like, have you ever thought about collaborating with a lot of St. Louis artists that's popping today, or?
Hell yeah, I would love to collaborate with anybody from St. Louis that's really serious, that's taking themselves serious and not just talking about it, but you can actually see through their actions and the moves that they make on a regular basis. Yeah, I fuck with anybody that believe in themselves out of St. Louis because that's how we bring that spotlight back to St. Louis. That's how we become even stronger because it's strength in numbers. So hell yeah, shout out to Sko, Q Sko the man. Shout out to LA Foes.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Heavy G. Shout out to AM Moore. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Honcho. Who else, man? It's on me. Shout out to Vlad HQ. You know, that crazy motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? It's so many, man. Shout out to G Soldier. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me, the God, YC-Bey. You feel me? Yeah, shout out to St. Louis.
I mean, so like, what you think about like the St. Louis music scene? You think it should be like unity or?
Oh, okay, man. St. Louis music scene, it's coming together, bruh. It wasn't always like that, but I really see St. Louis changing for the better in a major way for us unity, for us all that look beefing type shit. That shit has dwindled down to nothing. I don't really see no fuckery for us people out here beefing for petty shit. I see people coming together, making music. What else? I see people putting together music videos. I see people putting together short films. I see people supporting artists in the streets, bringing them on to projects, paying them with money, not just, you know what I'm saying, bringing them on to projects, but also, you know what I'm saying, paying people for their time and services. So yeah, man, St. Louis is changing for us, you know, it's the unity. We coming together, like in a major way.
So what advice would you have for somebody that look up to you?
Some advice I got for somebody that look up to me, man, straight up, is keep grinding. Never stop grinding. I don't give a fuck what's going on in your life. I don't give a fuck how bad it is, how hard it is, how much you're stressing. Never stop grinding and never stop thinking. And a major key to being a successful artist is bossing up. You gotta figure out a way out of no way. You feel me? Let me say that again. Figure out a way out of no way. Make a life map. Start with where you're at. End with where you want to go. Fill in the blanks. Step 1, step 2 to step whatever. You know what I'm saying? And generate revenue off of your creativity. So you won't have to, you know what I'm saying, work for nobody for your whole motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Use that 9 to 5 as a stepping stone to build your own shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just like whoever you worked for built they shit up, you could do the same shit, because guess what? This body ain't gonna be here forever. And if you got kids or family or people that you care about, you want to leave something for them, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what the fuck you gotta do.
Real talk, man. That just sums up my interview with you.
Appreciate you, bruh. Straight like that, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with the God, YC-Bey. Google that. YouTube that straight like that and see what the fuck going on, because I come with a lot of knowledge, I come with a lot of talent, and I come with a lot of hustle.